The uniform is not my original.
His memories may not be as clear about the World War II mission to free the island from Japan, but Guam liberator and former Marine Howard Brockman has returned with his son Bob and nephew Mark to walk down memory lane and share a few laps with a good friend. Brockman first came back to Guam in 1995 with his now-deceased wife Nancy and struck up an unexpected friendship with Sister Marie Pierre Martinez, whose family Brockman knew in 1944.
I remember off the cliff looking down over Agana. I said, down the street here, there was a family that we befriended, the troops did, and the lady was so nice to us. And she says, well, what were their names? And I says, Martinez. And she says, I am a Martinez.
In particular, Brockman remembered Sister Marie's mother, Maria Torres. Sister says it's nice to hear his memories of how good-looking her mother was and the instances that led to his friendship with her and her other fellow sister.
It just makes me happy. And my sister Mark, you know, too bad that she's not well. She would have been down here. She remembered you more than I did.
Brockman's son Bob says he heard so many stories about Guam from his dad. To him, flying out to the island for the first time has much sentimental value for him and his family.
It's a beautiful island, unbelievable. But to be able to walk the footsteps that he did in his youth, and also to meet some of the people that were here during that time too, is just unbelievable to me.
The Guam Liberator also talks about the liberation photos in the book The Recapture of Guam. One picture shows him guiding local women out of a concentration camp, and another is featured in the front cover of the book where he is kneeling down.
I'd fallen on the coral and injured my knee, and coral makes a very sore wound, and I remember that.
The Ohio resident mentions he hurt his knee when he and the other Marines arrived on Guam's shores. He recalls the intense firepower that went off during the early morning hours of the invasion to liberate the island from the Japanese.
All the rockets that were sent off, these ships would move along the shore and send these rockets flying. It was the biggest 4th of July celebration you've ever seen, the lights and all that were going on. The ships that were we sat between two cruisers, and their shelling set up a rhythm to where our landing craft was actually moving back and forth. You could feel it.
Although he won't make Guam's actual Liberation Day festivities this year because he knows how rainy it will be, Brockman says the kindness and hospitality of the island's people is what inspires him and his family to return. Sister Marie Pierre says she thanks her friend for his service and for coming back.
It's wonderful for you to come. I appreciate your coming and remembering me and my family. I can never thank you enough.
Josh Tikenko, PNC News.